Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Gadigal people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello Squiz Kids listeners and welcome to another Kids vs Adults weekly news quiz. Your chance to see who's had their listening ears on and been paying the most attention to the week that just was. I'm Bryce Corbett. All week in the Squiz Kids Today podcast, we've been bringing you the big news stories of the day, run through our kid-friendly filter to make sure you know all you need to know about the world around you. Now, it's time to test how much of the week's news you've retained. So here's how it works. 5 questions for kids about the week in news, then 5 questions for adults. Whoever answers the most correct questions wins. Simples. You ready? Let's do this. Alright kids, here are your 5 questions. Question number 1. It's going to be all over the news today. The coronation of the new King of England. What is his name? Yeah, that's right. It's King Charles III, if you want to be specific. Question number 2. At the same time that Charles is made king, his wife will become queen consort. What is her name? Yeah, that's right. Her name is Camilla. Question number 3. In the podcast this week, we heard about a school principal in America who had a close encounter with what sort of large, scary animal which had climbed into the school's dumpster. Was it A, an elephant, B, a black bear, or C, a T-Rex? Yeah, that's right, it was B, a black bear. Would have been funny if it was a T-Rex, though. Question number 4. Thursday of this week was May the 4th, an international day celebrating which movie franchise starring Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, and Darth Vader? Yeah, that's right, it was Star Wars. Question number 5. In the podcast this week, we learned how a zoo in Germany was celebrating the birth of what sort of bear cub? And I'll give you a hint. Their natural habitat is the Arctic Circle. Yeah, that's right, it was a polar bear cub, and it was super cute too. How did you go, kids? How many did you get right out of 5? Do you reckon that's enough to beat the adults? Yeah, I reckon so too. All right, adults, now it's your turn. Fire up the grey matter. Here we go. Question number 1. In South Korea this week, an art student peeled what controversial work of art off a museum wall and ate it? And the clue is in the question. Yeah, that's right, it was the banana taped to a wall. Question number 2. A coronation question. In which London church will the coronation of King Charles take place today? Yes, well done if you said Westminster Abbey. Question number 3. Did the Reserve Bank hold, cut, or raise interest rates at its meeting on Tuesday? Yes, that's right, it raised the interest rates. Question number 4. What was Ukraine moved to deny it had any involvement in on Thursday? Yes, that's right, an assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin. Question number 5. At the Met Gala fashion and frock show this week, which Hollywood actor showed up in a furry white cat costume? Yeah, it was Jared Leto. All right, adults, how did you go? How many did you get right? Did you beat the kids? Who won bragging rights this week? Remember, if you've missed any of these cool news stories throughout the week and you want to refresh your memory, all of this week's Squiz Kids episodes are available for a re-listen wherever you get your podcasts. Well, that's all we have time for. I hope you're enjoying these quizzes. Don't forget, there'll be a new one dropping first thing every Saturday morning. And the best bit, they're absolutely free. Just as our other excellent content is now available for free too. We're talking Squiz Kids Shortcuts, a 10-minute deep dive on a range of cool topics out every Monday. Squiz the World, in which Amanda takes kids on an audio excursion to a different country each week, which is out every Wednesday. And for all the teachers out there, there's the Classroom Companion, our teacher-produced daily classroom activity sheets, curriculum aligned and tied to news stories in the daily podcast. Genius. Check it all out at squizkids.com.au or simply subscribe to Squiz Kids in your favourite podcasting app and all the audio content will magically appear automatically. For now though, this is Bryce Corbett signing off and reminding you all to get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.